I woke up with a really sharp pain in my stomach, and I'm on my moon cycle, so I thought it was something like a cramp or just something with my uterus. And I've also been having some womb health concerns, so I just, maybe I'm just in a little pain right now, and then my period is making it, more sensitive and stuff. But then I also realized from my research that some of the same cramp, anxiety, anxious, any gut wrenching type feeling can be connected to your intestines, your colon, your body's attempt to process or decompose or remove waste from the body. And when I woke up, I felt this, it was like almost like a gut punch that woke me up. And I immediately ran to the restroom. And usually I procrastinate because of like depression and just physical discomfort, and I'll procrastinate going to the restroom sometime. And that's another reason why some of the concerns I have been exacerbated. But I go to the restroom and I have a lot more energy than usual, which I'm happy about. And I'm trying to remember my dream and think about what I just dreamed about, and nothing's really clear. It's like it was something very familiar, but just, dreams kind of have a way of doing things. So I definitely knew the difference between my dream state and my waking states, because I don't know, my dream states are always kind of, I really can't say what difference it is, honestly. I'll have to give myself more time to really dream, so I'll be getting everything that I need to make it all happen. But I'm happy I was dreaming. I'm happy that it was impactful. And I'm like, I woke up around 3:33, a little bit before 3:33, and I know that these are normally hours that the divine and spirit and God utilizes to connect. And I realized how I did want to connect. I immediately got on social media, made a post. There's already making these connections, and I'm like, but I really do sense something else, but I don't, like, the meditation, the work required to receive that something else is what I'm resisting. And I have to be honest about this, cause I don't want to sit up right now and meditate. Like, the hours that these things are required, I think that's probably why we were conditioned to be partying or sleeping at these times, because It's definitely not giving focus and concentration. And I have to be real with this part because it's going to lead me to understanding and accepting the mode of action here, which eventually will be me meditating and not resisting the divine. But yeah, I just wanted to start this off acknowledging that I am dreaming again, and I think it needs to be set up like it was today, where I probably need to like actually set the tone for me to be able to sleep and dream better. I'm hearing that I need to like be more intentional with my care. Like the way I took a bath last night, even though I'm genuinely tired, genuinely exhausted, my body is releasing a lot right now. And so it's causing a lot of just like, I just want to lay down and I'm on my period and I just want to be moody and just, eat everything and just, yeah. And so, it's been interesting, like, trying to maintain my frequency, my energy, and I feel like it's counterproductive because if I was in a different environment, the work that I'm doing would actually be work, because it wouldn't be maintenance work, it wouldn't be catch up, it wouldn't be protection work. Typically, if you're doing, like, I can't even really embrace some of the realness of my journey when I'm under such under attack. And I feel like everybody has different war strategies. Some people, when they're in warfare, they don't want to speak about it, they don't want to talk, they don't want to include other people, they don't want to involve other people, they don't want to make it known. And I was listening to a powerful woman the other day. Shout out to Bossy Bruja. You have single-handedly changed my life, and I'm grateful for your being, your person, your existence in this time continuum right here, right now. You just released a conversation, a prayer, a divine transmission about abuse, and it was so profound, so magnetizing, so real, so raw, so penetrative that I had to listen to it 2 times, and I'm probably going to listen to it a few more times while I'm preparing to leave this place, preparing to find safety in the confines of my own creations. I've realized that I am better off, and I have to prepare to be better off. I realized that it is that bad. It has been that bad, and I'm just now getting to a point where that bad is showing itself as that bad. And of course, I'm that good, I'm that great, I'm that powerful. God is forever God, and the promises that they make, they keep. And I still struggle with the he, so Father, forgive me as Mother is showing who she wants to be. But it is that bad, and I'm in that bad, and it doesn't feel good, and it's contributing to my disease, my lack, my inability to do the things I know to do the things I know to be better, do the things I know to embark on my increases. See, with my dad, I experienced a different kind of rehabilitation. It's like it's obvious. It's not like it's more easy to pinpoint. With my mom, living with my mom, it's a lot it's a lot subtle, and it requires a lot more delicacy, a lot more intentionality. And I'm different. I know I'm different, but I'm not so different that I don't deserve to be loved and respected and treated like a human and given space and opportunity and so much more, you know? So don't gaslight me, or don't let people gaslight you to this extreme other state of existing, because they can't do the work to reach you for real. And so they rely on soul draining, energy draining, nervous system hijacking attempts. So I don't have a lot of physical mobility. Like, it's only so much, you know. This week of me being on my period, I want to reach for the stars. I want to run. I want to walk. I want to talk, but it's only gonna go so far. And with the stuff that I was by the grace of God, you know, I'm like on fumes here. Let's be real, and I'm glad that God is powerful, because hey, this right here, man, this is next level. And if you ever find yourself in this place, if you ever find yourself at this point, I pray for your strength. I pray for your clarity. I pray for your perseverance. I pray for your strategy. I pray for your plan to see yourself through. I really realized that it's not a matter of doing a lot of work per se. It's a matter of trusting that what you're trying to achieve is going to happen no matter what. There is nothing going to prevent me from creating and having the life I deserve to have, including me. Like, even my own limitations, even my limiting beliefs, my limiting actions, they won't contribute to the destiny, me coming into my path. Like, that is already factored in. Like, my hesitation, that's already factored in. Now, I'm not going to allow what I know to be true to keep me from accepting and reaching and claiming those opportunities when they present themselves. But I do need to be prepared, and I do need to understand that this is where I'm at, so that when I am presented with opportunity, I don't self-sabotage out of not trusting that I deserve a thing and not accepting that I deserve a thing. And I have to constantly remind myself that it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, because I do, and I shall, because I will. And it's not, I'm no longer in a state of woe is me, this is happening to me, this is happening for me, this is creating the life that I deserve, this is creating the life that I desire. No one is against me, everything is for me, everything is like happening in my best, my highest good, my highest gain. I don't have to look at things from the lesser when there's always the more, there's always the greater, there's always the higher echelons of the experience. And of course, I don't want to dismiss anything that may ring true, but I can choose to focus on what is actually going to make the difference. And right now, it's bettering my mind. Right now, it's bettering my heart. Right now, it's bettering my spirit, because the circumstances are going to be until they just aren't. And I just want to be the person who shows herself that strength isn't just about what I endure, but it's what I'm willing to stop enduring. It's what I'm willing to accept no more. It's what I'm willing to say that this have caused me grave pain, and I can't accept this level of pain. And I don't have every tool or thing I need to get to the next level, or I don't see it as I have it. I think it's something outside of me versus something inside of me. And right now I'm bridging those gaps. I'm connecting that place. I see my new home. I see my new life. I see my happiness, my joy, my peace. It's I see it because it's already here with me right now. And I'm grateful for the things and the people and the places that were a catalyst to me connecting and me pursuing and me having this new life. Because even in the challenges, even in what appeared as obstacles, it was all necessary for my greater advancement. I mean, if it was all peaches and cream, would you ever move? Would you ever go? Would you ever do? Would you ever grow? And you have to be okay with the necessary resistance. What does it take to get your gears moving? And for me, it just takes accepting that I came in this world alone. It's not a, oh my gosh, nobody's supporting me. I don't have nobody. I don't like that feeling. I don't like how it feels I don't like the requirements that certain relationships have, and instead of partaking in that, I choose this route. And if that means having this life like this, then okay, I accept. Does that mean I'm any less deserving of a helping hand, of the support, of the resources and opportunity? Absolutely the fuck not. In fact, I say that this creates new channels, new waves. I know not the many ways that I could receive, because that is it's infinite. It's infinite modes and channels of receiving God's greatness, and I'm grateful for the flow that I do have and create, because it is unique to my own energetic disposition. I'm not dismissive to familial support. I'm not dismissive to other support. I just do not care for the intricacies and it's a lot of work on I would want to say my autistic mind. I don't like to dwell in social stuff like that. I don't like. I want like what is to be what is. I found value in people, and when I found value in people, I wanted to be around them. I wanted to talk to them. I wanted to love on them. I wanted to gift them. I wanted to show them that appreciation. It wasn't hard. I don't get the. I know that you show up for the people you show up for, because I've had so many people show up for me, and I know that I've genuinely felt love and support from people. So I know that when people genuinely support you, they are genuinely doing it, and when they don't, then they are. I think that's genuine too. And I think the hardest part to accept about that is like how real it is to be in that place of, oh, it's all me. Like, I don't get to the next point unless I get to the next point. Nobody's going to hold my hand. Nobody's going to cheer me on. Nobody's going to push and pull me to the other side. This is all me. I'm at that point, and it's a full circle moment, because it's something I've always attempted to do and be and vibrate on, of like, I came into this world on my own. I want to stand on my own. I want to experience on my own. But I think growing up in certain confines and certain family homes, there is already a cap. People are given insight based on just how your energy is, how it impacts them already. Maybe in their dreams too, if they're powerful seers. Of who you possibly already are. And I'm not a mother in the sense that I've had physical children, so I don't really know like what divine wisdoms and psychic things that might come to pass during that experience. But I was kind of reflecting on something before I end the video. So a lot of people are trying to make connections to me that I've already attempted to make to them or I've already made with them, and it's coming full circle, and I'm like, oh, about time, finally, it's here. And at first I was like, I wouldn't say off putting, or I just didn't know how to like receive it, not because I didn't deserve it or I didn't want, like, I just didn't expect it. Like, you know, when have you ever like, I guess it's kind of like where you like you like somebody, and then they didn't like you when you liked them, so all your efforts were just frivolous, and so you stop liking them, and now everything they do is to catch your eye, and now you're like, I see what you're doing, and I'm flattered, and I'm glad that you're like attempting to do that work, but it's not giving what it needs to give for me to participate in it. And I feel bad for that, because it's like they're still doing the thing, it just didn't happen when I wanted to happen. And is that fair to them? And I'm like, well, was it fair to me? Like, be honest, was it fair to you to go through what you, and I'm not saying that's more of a reason to like allow people to do you any type of way, or to go through things on their own. But I think that's what you should address. Like, right now, you're wanting something from me that I've wanted from you for years now. I've sought this out, and I've tried to cultivate this, and I wasn't received. Fuck, well received. I was not received. And as much as I want to be okay with that, I want you to be okay with that, it's not okay. It's never going to be okay, and it has cost you access to me for a time. I don't desire to cultivate this thing, not because I don't desire it or need it. I very much do, but I also what I need in my life, for me, is way more important than that. And I'm okay. I think I feel stubborn. I feel selfish, because it's like I've put myself out here, and I've longed for these connections, and now, but yeah, I just think it's something that I acknowledge is happening, so that I don't gaslight myself into giving people like access and space and stuff. I don't have it. I really don't have it to give. Like, I am who I am because of the work that I've done, and also just because that's just who I am. Like, my heart didn't harden in that capacity, in that regard. Not that I don't have shit. Like, I can be a very, dark girl, but I think even in that, like, knowing that and holding myself to that, and not running away from how mean and nasty I know I can be, is what keeps me kind of like not needing to do all of that, versus everybody running away from it and kind of already being bitter and just, catty and all of those just things that's like, what's the point? But yeah, I just realized it's kind of like, I don't know. Have you ever just finally got something that you've always wanted and it just, oh, like, this is it? I don't know. I don't want to be like rude or selfish or inconsiderate or ungrateful, but it's long overdue for one. And then it's two, it's still on your terms. It's not necessarily you coming to my world. It's still me having to step into their world, into their realm, into their, no one can reach Kawanda. And I'm actually finally getting to a point of accepting that. Like, that's not a bad thing, that's a protection. Like, I don't want to be accessible, I don't want to be easy to connect to in that regard if it means being easily hurt and used and abused and all the things. And as much as I love life and my family and where I come from, it's contributed to a lot of the things I just don't want to continue in my life. And that's okay. Releasing my umbilical cord, my connection, my attachment to an unhealed, broken wound. Knowing that I'm doing the work to restore it, to heal it, to make it whole again.